Hey, welcome back to Facebook Friends Meet. Today I have my very good friend Tony Nation.
Hi.
Tony is the owner of the Actors Connection. If you are an actor in New York, you know the Actors Connection.
We hope you do at least.
Yeah. And I don't know how anyone could not. We met in person before Facebook was even available.
I think it was around 2007, 2006, 2007,
Yeah.
right there, because you took images, everything,
Yeah.
here at Actors Connection, and we got to know each other over the course of 3 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was this course, and I thought this is the perfect course to start an acting career with.
It was a fantastic course.
It was an amazing course because what it did was you looked at yourself as an actor, as a product.
Mm-hmm.
We went through and broke down what types we could be. Catherine did our colors, so I learned what colors made me pop. And then we also did all these mock interviews that you usually never do. I've never seen anywhere.
Perfecting the resume.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We all sent Tony our resumes, and you actually went through all of our resumes and fixed them up.
Yeah, covered cover letter and just some of the things that are necessary. Headshots, do they work? We went through, in the third week, it was both the commercial interview as well as the legit interview.
Yes, that's
Really
right.
getting used to it and knowing what to expect when you go out for those types of interviews.
So valuable. I mean, nobody does that in the city.
Mhm.
And I need a refresher, so, you know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, maybe there's some way to do the course again. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested, contact Tony.
Yeah, if we get enough interest, we'll revive it. So,
Yeah, please, because I want to take it again. So we could all take it together. Besides owning and running Actors Connection, you're an actor too.
Yeah. Also, I'm a professional actor. Since I graduated in '91 from OCU, and I lived in Chicago for 4 years, worked in the musical theater market there, and then in '95 decided it was time to move to LA or New York. Came here, started working right off the bat as a theatrical performer, and worked pretty much nonstop, which was fantastic, doing theater, lead roles around the country in regional shows. I did Forbidden Broadway then, Off-Broadway, and on tour. At that time I was doing Forbidden Broadway. About 2 years into it, I had a business opportunity happen, and that was to become a partner in Actors Connection in 2000. So I was doing that. I was working 40 plus hours a week here at Actors Connection, and I was doing an off-Broadway show at Forbidden Broadway, 8 shows a week. And after about 6 months of that, I kind of burnt myself out. So I just decided I needed to transition, and it was transitioning from doing live performance 8 shows a week because I just couldn't keep up the schedule. I was so run down. So I then started doing more, actually started hosting a TV show for 2 years.
Oh yeah?
So it was called Premium TV. I would film it once a month, and then it would air on Stars and the CEN network, which was the Cable Entertainment Network.
Wow.
Started doing lots of voiceover work and more commercial work, and then film and TV, when it came to me, I was out auditioning more for that because I could go in, film it, and be done. That's
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And while working here.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You really have amazing careers.
So yeah, I mean, it's sort of like, what do you want to do? How do you want to focus in your career? And I think that's important as actors, that we focus and we don't get sidetracked, which is so easy.
And Tony's a great example to empower yourself and not look at yourself as being desperate to take whatever's offered to you, but to decide what kind of career you want, right?
Yeah, I think that's really important. It's there's a lot of opportunities, and simply you've got to decide what's my wheelhouse and where do I fit in this crazy industry that we do. And you'll find roles that you're constantly being cast in, as well as the opportunities that keep being given to you. That's what I found. So
now, I saw you in a film recently.
Oh, okay.
A family dinner.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'd never seen you act before.
Oh, okay.
And you're a great actor.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Thank
welcome. If you can get a chance to see it, do you know where it is on?
You should be able to find it online. It's a film by Peter Davenport and a good buddy of mine. In fact, the first piece of theater that I did in New York, it was actually a Christmas show. I met Peter doing that, and so that shows what becoming friends and networking and keeping in touch will do for you. And he wrote this short film. He asked me if I would be in it. So it was one read through, and then we were up filming for 3 days. And so, I mean, that's sometimes all you get before you're like filming live.
That's right.
And so it's being able to, as an actor, really bring a role to life very quickly, memorize it. I went and coached with 2 different coaches that I work with, so I'm so glad I did, because they really helped me to get invested in that role very quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a really challenging role. I'm not even going to say anything more because it's just, and it's so intriguing.
Yeah.
After I saw it, I emailed Peter Davenport, whom I don't know, just to tell him how impressed I was with the whole film.
Nice, I'm sure he liked that.
Yeah.
It actually did really well. It won several different film festivals. I know it won Honolulu Film Festival as like best short drama.
Oh yeah?
As well as amongst many other film festivals. It was like in.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations
Oh, thanks.
on that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, you know, over the years you've been such a great friend to me. You've helped me with so many things. Well, I imagine that that's a media company, and you hooked me up with them when I was looking for someone to do my reel.
Yeah.
And then I became friends with them, and then one day when I was out of work, I got a phone call, and they said, we need an assistant for a little while, and we thought of you, because we like your personality, so they hired me.
Oh, that's nice.
Them, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Oh, and then when I filmed my web series a few years ago, in the summer I needed locations, and I called Tony and I said, you know, do you have any locations? And you just like freely, generously just gave me a studio here to use for the day.
Okay.
Oh, there's something else I wanted to tell you guys about, because I saw it on your bulletin board, and I'm thinking of doing it. It's called the Fast Track?
Yeah, it's a 6-month program. It's to get your career from A to Z, to take it in 6 months, make major impacts. You're working with the Actors Connection team, you're working with a management team as a developmental talent. We're looking at everything that you do for your business. When you're going out and auditioning, then your monologues, your scenes that you're using, we look at headshot demos, and we fully work with you. You have to audition for this program, and you have to audition for the Actors Connection team. You have to audition for our management team as well, because they're working with you. We want to make sure you're at the right level. You have had proper training, because it's not for the beginner. From there, focused classwork. You're doing different classes based on your focus here at Actors Connection, intensives, our networking seminars nightly, because we want you building your casting director list, so we expect you to be here nightly.
I didn't realize that. Wow, that's amazing.
You're then, hopefully, you're being submitted for projects, and hopefully for there, getting auditions. Plus, we from Actors Connection are also sending you auditions weekly that you're to be submitting for. You get private coachings, which are awesome, including one which is an image consulting.
Oh, yeah?
It's Jessica Meyer, and you actually work with her on colors, talk about wardrobe, talk about styling, how to improve your styling and get the best you into the audition room. If she feels you need to go to a stylist, doing things like that, getting a new haircut, getting a new color, working with the colors that you have in your wardrobe, so taking photographs before you come in. There's a bunch of assignments that you're being given even before you come into a coaching.
That's amazing.
Working on monologues, working on commercial copy, so there's a lot of stuff involved in it.
That's amazing. I think it's an amazing investment.
Yeah. In the world, we have a lot of different ways we can go, and there's so much opportunity, but it's how do you focus on it? How do you really implement it into your life? And it's interesting, because I've seen some people come into the program, and even Actors Connection in general, some people come in and they really take the bull by the horns, and they're dedicated to their craft and their career. And I see other people who, and again, it's life, they say they want it, but they really, they don't do the work that's necessary.
Right.
So you have to be willing to do the work and make the commitment.
I think it's like anything. And I said on a different episode, I have a friend who owns a gym, and I said, I've paid to belong to a gym. And then I just psychologically think, okay, now just get me in shape. I don't want to actually go and do the work. It's the same thing, right?
And gyms love it when you don't show up.
right, but Actors Connection doesn't love it. They want you to show up.
We want you to show up.
Yeah.
We want you to be here and actually taking part in what we're doing here. We want you to be successful in your acting career.
Yeah. And the more successful you are, the more successful Actors Connection is.
Correct, because again, our actors are our success stories, and all we do is we provide the medium. It's up to you to do the work. So also, any place that says they're a networking company and they say if you come here you're going to get a job, don't go to them. Okay, that's, let me tell you, first it's illegal, it's pay to play, but also just know there's probably a scam. They are a scam operation, so it's not the way the business works. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, my
it was
pleasure.
Great. I'm so glad I came down here because I'm taking a course here, and you're so busy flying everywhere, so it was actually more convenient to do it right here.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad it worked out. And again, if you guys have any questions, you can always email me. It's Tony, Tony, at actorsconnection.com, or give us our office a call here, 212-977-6666.
Bye, see you next week.
Okay, bye.